steward of this business. We're looking forward for her to do great things. She's married with 3 children, and she's rocking and rolling. And so we just thank you, Sasha. To our guests again tonight, thank you so much for getting on. We definitely appreciate it. If I'm talking a little loud, I sound like I'm shouting, it's because I have an ear infection that I can't hear. So I don't know if I'm talking loud. So somebody give me a sign and say, down, 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 down. Well, we're going to give you some information. I always try to show this film first because I really want you to hear the heart of the CEO. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at that. And then I'm going to get into the presentation. Make sure that you save your questions, right? If you got a pen and piece of paper, you can write them down or you can put them inside the chat as you think about them. If you are a guest and you just came in, you want to put your name and who invited you inside of the chat. We have someone monitoring that. The team members have a contest going on tonight. And so they need you to put your name in the chat along with their name. All right. God bless.
I've always worked hard. I've always wanted to produce. I've always wanted to take care of my family. I've always been a guy willing to put in the hours. I think most people are like me. But I remember my grandfather, a very successful entrepreneur and businessman, he came to me one day and he said, David, you got to learn to shut down. You got to learn to get away. You have to focus on family and have experiences in your life. If you don't, you're going to leave an empty life. You know, I took my grandfather's advice to heart. So I began to experience and travel, and it was amazing. I remember inviting people to do the same and have more experiences out of life, but for a variety of reasons they couldn't. And I thought it shouldn't be this way. You know, my grandfather was right. People need to get away. People need to experience more. So I decided to solve this problem. That's why I started TRAVORIUM, a company that could help anyone realize the dream to see the world.
Brings people together, leveraging the numbers of travelers for incredible rates. Every month, we award our members travel points that can be used in our world tours and getaways. You choose the path, you gain the benefits, and you tour the world. With our TRAVORIUM Getaway platform, you can use your points to buy down the rate at over 2,000 resorts across the globe for your individual trip preference. With our premium membership, you can book these stays for a week long in a 1-bedroom suite for as little as $1 per night after points applied. But our travel points also give you access to life-changing experiences with our World Tours platform. Every year, our team of experts plan multiple world tours to some of the most sought-after locations on the globe where we plan activities, parties, self-development trainings, and dinners exclusively for our members. Most people can't spend the time, money, or effort in putting together a trip of this magnitude. And the best part is that our world tours bring together like-minded people from all across the globe, allowing you to meet, learn, bond, relax, explore, laugh, and enjoy life with other members of the TRAVORIUM family. Each trip creates an incredible experience that cannot be purchased online, memories that will last for a lifetime, and friendships that can transcend continents. It will leave you counting down the moments to the next one. Our membership also gives you access to our private booking engine, where you can save up to 50% on hotels, cruises, resorts, rental cars, and activities. And if traveling and seeing the world sounds exciting, we also invite you to partner with us. You can earn an income doing what you love, allowing you to turn passion into profit and adventure into a way of life.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to ask who's on here. Somebody to give a testimony while I get ready to do the PowerPoint. So I'm going to ask Marcy, you haven't said anything in a while. Why don't you come on and give a testimony for me?
Okay, hello everyone. So glad to see everyone. My testimony is I am a professional medical coder. And in 2020, I was laid off. And I can't even tell you the surprise and caught off guard about that, because medical field is a profession where you feel like you have some, job security. So when that happened, I had became a member of Travorium in December when I met Ms. Deborah at a women's conference. And my thought was, okay, I'm just going to travel because that's what I love to do. And when that happened, when I got laid off and I got to talk with Ambassador Deborah, she said, look, the same thing happened to me. And what I did was I threw myself in this business, and that's how I ranked up. So I started thinking, I'm like, I want to retire in 3 years. So this will be a great way to make some additional income and prepare myself for retirement in 3 years. So I was able to go on a world tour to Las Vegas, was my first one. It was absolutely amazing. We stayed at a 5-star hotel for $199, my husband and I. He was so impressed. He joined right there on the trip. We got back home. My sister joined and my 3 daughters joined. So listen, all I'm saying is most of the time we do not travel by ourselves. We travel with our family, our friends. Why not share this good news? I mean, this is some good news here. You're going to see an amazing presentation. I'm so grateful that our paths crossed, me and Coach D. And there's no stopping. I'm keeping it moving to make my goal of retirement by 60. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Marcy. We definitely appreciate you sharing that with us. All right. I'm going to get myself out of the way. So tonight we're going to talk to you about Travorium. To our guest again, you are VIPs. We want to make sure that you put your name inside of the chat and who invited you, because it is super important for our partners. Again, if I'm talking a little loud, I have a ear infection, but I want to make sure that you get this information. Also, I want you to stay to the end. Stay to the end and make sure that you put your questions inside of the chat, or get your questions prepared, because no question is a dumb question. If you got the question, somebody else has the question. Those are the 3 rules. Okay. So we're going to talk about Travorium. Travorium is a better life company that requires a better way. My name is Ambassador Deborah Taylor, or they call me Coach D. I am now, well, I'm one of the newest 6-figure earners. I was the earners in the United States as of December of 2020. I've earned a BMW that they pay for every 15th of the month. I have 2 custom rings, as well as part of $1,500 Club, the Leadership Award, and the Rising Star Awards. I came into this business not expecting to build a business. I came into this business to travel, and travel cheap. But the rest is history. So it took me 4 years to get to the level that I am now. And that was because I was taking care of my mother, my sick husband, who has since passed away, and my daughter with systemic lupus. This is David and Adela Hart. They're world-class entrepreneurs. They have a combined 30 years of experience in both traditional business and direct sales. He was the entrepreneur finalist at the age of 24. They're very passionate, caring, and committed people. This business was established in 2013. So we have been around a while. We have had a 400% annual growth. We are a global company. We actually were in 41 countries when the pandemic started. And at the end of the pandemic, we were in over 62 countries. Millions are paid in commission. We get paid every Friday, on time, every time. And the offices are in Temecula, California. You have all the time and the money in the world. What would you do? We asked 100 people, and 99 of them would say travel. Travel is the most searched word from the hours of 8 to 5:30. And it's because people are sitting in front of their computers, trying to figure out where they want to go, dreaming of places they want to go. And sometimes they want to go places, they want to go places, but they don't have the time and they don't have the money. So would you like to save money every time you travel? That is an excellent question, because a lot of times people do want to save money. That's why they go to Priceline, Expedia, Booking.com, and all those places, because they're trying to save money. Most people dream of vacations, time with loved ones, and seeing the world and living life on their own terms. This is how I like to be. I'm gonna be chilling like that in a few weeks, right? I love to chill like that. I work from my cell phone, so I still get to work. I'm actually taking my children and my grandchildren to Cancun for a week and a half, and we just gonna chill, all of my entrepreneurs, so they can work from the beach. And then it's all about family in this business, and our business is about family, exposing your children to something different, taking them out of their neighborhoods and to nations, and being able to do things like that. We are part of the social sharing economy. You know, we're not trying to beat nobody over the head. We share on Facebook, we share on Twitter, Google, Instagram, whatever we can share on, as well as our texting, our cell phones. However you choose to share, that's left up to you. We share all the time. These are all different industries. Got the NFL 9.5, music industry 15 billion, video game is 76 billion, movie industry 88, natural food 90, social sharing 200 billion. But if you add all of these up, it does not equal travel. Travel is an $8.2 trillion industry, paid to go to about 12.2 trillion by 2023. And that was before the pandemic came, so it's probably going to be more. TRAVORIUM, we participate in 3 of the largest industry. One, travel. As I said, it was an $8.2 trillion industry. And so we teach you how to save on vacations and getaways. We also can teach you how to make a residual income. I did not understand the power of residual income until my husband passed. And since my husband's passed, I continue to get a check from the book of business that he built in this company. And he's also had an increase of $50 a day increase in that residual income. Network marketing. Network marketing is nothing but connecting people with places. A lot of times people, is that one of those things? No, it's not one of those things. And one of those things could be your job. You cannot leave your children a job. You cannot leave your children, but you can leave your children this business. And so we connect people. It's nothing but networking, talking to people, connecting people with people. TRAVORIUM. With TRAVORIUM, we save up to 70% on travel. We earn free travel points. A lot of us travel. One of our newest directors just came in, and now her travel is free. Her travel points are free. Congratulations, Yolanda. We get paid to travel. A lot of us get paid to travel. A lot of us made a decision to get our 3 and free, and then now we get paid. We get paid a residual income, and some people use that money to travel with. This is our team. This is Team Legacy. We actually did a team trip to Montego Bay in June of last year, and it was just amazing. It was my birthday. It was right a month after my husband had passed, and these young people really took care of me. We had a white party on my birthday night. Then we had a Jamaican party on Thomas's and Adrian's birthday night. It was just wonderful. Do we have to travel in groups? No, but a lot of times if you're traveling by yourself, it's good to gather and get together with other people. So 3 ways to make money. We make money. We help you to save money, make money, and grow money. And we also want to show you how to master all 3. That's my biggest thing. You know, I not only do this business, but I also teach and train and coach people how to make money and how to build business. I have a lot of women that I've coached who are making hundreds and thousands of dollars more than me. Travel is the #1 industry. It's bigger than anything. If you go to CNN, they're going to be talking about travel. People are always talking about travel. It's part of the largest industry in the world, again, with revenues over 8.2 trillion since 2017. Priceline and Expedia. So y'all that go to Priceline and Expedia, it ain't but two companies. Did you know that? There's a monopoly in the travel industry. You have Booking Holdings and you have Expedia Group. So Booking.com, Priceline, Kayak, Agora, all of that is the same company. And so when you get over there, they say, hey, Deborah, welcome. We'll give you $2 off, right? Because they know you're searching because their algorithm has already told them. Same thing with Expedia Group. Expedia owns Hotels.com, Orbitz, Hotwire, Cheap Tickets, Trivago. They even own Expedia Cruises. But they also just bought the Airbnb Vrbo. So they actually own the Airbnb. So we are redefining the way that the travel industry does business. What we're doing is cutting out the middleman. Similar to Costco or Sam's Club, we're going to cut out that middleman. So you're not going to pay the high retail rate. You're going to pay a wholesale rate. So we own activities, cruises, dining, yes, dining, entertainment, rent-a-cars, resorts, shows, and hotels. We also have several different platforms in here where you can even save on groceries. You can say we have our own little mini Amazon and everything is shipped to you free. We have a free trip incentive that you can get 14 days after you join. You can get that, apply for that trip. And it's in 67 different countries and 27 throughout the United States. So we have a lot going on inside of this company. We have tonight we're going to talk about 3 platforms: the Getaways, World Tours, and Travel Net Booking Site. And again, write down your questions because I know I'm talking fast, but I'm trying to get through this because the questions is what's important because it's going to help you and everyone else to understand this business. So what happens is when you join, you get travel points. Immediately your money turns into points. It's the only company I know that you can sign up for and immediately it gives you something back. And so the initial enrollment earns you $1 or a point, I call it $1 point, for every dollar that you spend. And then your monthly fee doubles, right? My husband used to say, it's better, them odds is better than Las Vegas because you're getting 100% match. And then we have a Getaways portal with over 2,000. Well, now it's more than that because it's been reconfigured. Resorts around the world. These are 8 days, 7 nights, rates starting as low as $0. These are condos. Some of them are timeshare, some of them are hotels. And we buy up the weeks. And a lot of times even people that have timeshares that are on our team, they can't get a week at the resort, even though they own the timeshare, but they can go in the back office and get a week. I love it. My daughter just used it, hers. An 8 day, 7 night getaway for her birthday. It was $59 for 2 bedrooms. And she invited some of her friends. She charged them a couple of $100 for 8 days, 7 nights. So she had spending money and airfare until they joined the club. All right. World Tours, hint, hint. World Tours, group travel with like-minded people. That's what you just saw in Jamaica, with up to 70% off retail and a curated experience that include fun and special perks. So there are 2 ways you earn points. Tonight, I'm going to talk about the platinum a lot because platinum is the way to go. I tell everybody it's the way to start. If you have to go down, but don't just start at the top if you can. So platinum earns you 250 points when you enroll, and platinum earns you 250 points every month. And so in 30 days, you already have 500 points. Once you share, if you decide to share, and I'm going to preface this, nobody's going to make you share. Nobody's going to make you recruit. Nobody's going to make you do anything. But we share all the time, y'all. We tell people if we go to dinner, we tell people, somebody call me and say, hey, Deborah, where you at? I'm at dinner. Where you at eating at? Is it good? Yeah, girl, it's good. The pork chops was good, right? Well, where you at? So I tell them they're going to go there. But if I refer them there, that restaurant is not going to pay me a dime. They're not even going to give me a discount. But if I say, hey, I saw something that was just simply amazing, and I know you like to travel, you need to take a look at this. If your friend joined or your family member joined, guess who's going to get paid? You are. It's just that simple. Most people don't travel by themselves. That's why all of my children are part of this club, because they travel. They like to have their hips, as my mama said, we like to have our hips in the street. And so they all had to have their own club because they wasn't going to be piled up in the room with me. So again, you want to refer your family and your friends. Each beautiful resort for the getaways, you can stay for less than a week for $100. It just depends on the resort, a little more, a little less. You can create memories that will last a lifetime. And then with the world tours and getaways, you decide on the world tour and getaway, you apply your travel points and you enjoy your trip and you have fun. Then how you get there, people say it's air included. No, we don't include your car, we don't include your train, we don't include your air. But air has a monopoly and it is governed by the Federal Trade Commission. And so what we have done, and we kind of teach and try to help people to get lower air. Sometimes we can get lower air in our back office through multiple platforms that we have. And if we know you're going somewhere, we try to help you do that. It's always good to separate your air from your hotel. Travel agents ain't gonna tell you that, and package folks ain't gonna tell you that. But it's always good because airfare fluctuates from day to day. It could be $1,000 today, and tonight it'll drop to $200. It just depends. So this is an example. This is the Expedia, $17.97 for all-inclusive Cancun. At Travorium's price was $1,148, a savings of $649. This is San Diego, 4 days, 3 nights. Price line was $1,307, as Travorium was This is Orlando, and we have almost 40 resorts just in the Orlando Disney area that you can go to. So this is an 8-day, 7-night vacation. The platinum membership is $0 once you apply your points and taxes. And on a 1-bedroom, taxes is about $74. Titanium at $18.43 after you apply your points for this particular resort. Then you have the Canary Islands example. I did not want to go here, but I actually just met a lady in Paris. I just got back from Paris, and she was from the Canary Islands. It's actually on the border of Africa and Spain. I didn't know that. So now, because I've been looking at this beautiful resort, I've decided that I'm going to the Canary Islands, and I can go for $0, 8 days and 7 nights. And she assured me that anything in our back office in the Canary Islands, a great place to stay. It was a great place to stay. So I'm excited about that. So I'm going to be going to the Canary Islands, platinum, $0, titanium, $14.14 a night. This is Tanzania. These are what we call our world tours. And our world tours usually are those packages that the company has created and you can buy down vacations. So this is 5 days, 4 nights, breakfast and dinner included. The retail value of this trip is $13.99. But I guarantee you, if you went and did the price on it, Priceline Expedia is going to be more than $13.99. That's our retail price. It's $499 platinum, $699 titanium after you apply your points and taxes. This is Phuket. We actually had someone who pulled this trip for $1, 7 days, 6 nights. It's a beach cottage, retail $849. Platinum was $1, and titanium is $99. Can you imagine going to Thailand for 7 days for $1? But it happened because we had people on the team who did it. We did New Orleans. I could talk about New Orleans. We just did this in early August. 5 days, 4 nights, breakfast included. The breakfast by itself was $33 a day. So for out of that $399, we got breakfast for 2 people. And we also had a $125 membership, conference membership for 2 people. So if you add that up, we actually didn't pay anything for this trip because we got free breakfast and we got the conference on Saturday. That's minus $250, and then breakfast $66 a day for breakfast. Cozumel, Neverland, Spain. We have California, we have Dubai. I'm actually going to Dubai at the end of October. Portugal, Florida, Italy, Athens, Greece. We just had a team come back from Athens, Greece. Mexico. We had a huge family. If they're on here, can share tonight. They went to Punta Cana, and there's 25 members of their family that's a part of this platform. And so if each of them take a guest, they could take up to 50 people on a vacation. So we have the Dreamcation platform. It's for anyone, anywhere, on any budget, and 2 points for every dollar. These are some trips, and I'm just going to go through, highlight some of them. I'm not going to highlight all of them. So this is Spain, all inclusive, all your drinks, all your alcohol, all your everything. Deluxe room, 5 days, 4 nights. That's exactly how the room looks. As low as $39 per night per person. Then you have Austria, $359. You get breakfast included. You get a museum tour, and it's $359. You had Colombia. My children went to Colombia. My son been twice this year because he got his teeth done there, right? Breakfast is included, 5 days, 4 nights, as low as $1. One of our 2-star directors, he did this trip. He took 13 or 14 people with him, and it was as low as $1 after the points were applied. That was the trip. This was the trip that we did, but we did 6 days, 5 nights when the team went, and it was a beautiful resort, 5-star, all inclusive, food, drinks, alcohol. It was just amazing. I loved having breakfast up at the top. I used to meet my friend Pastor Mel up here because we could see the beach and the pool and everything just sitting up here. This is one of the breakfast areas. Milan, Italy, $399. Florida, $399. So we just had this vacation. A young young lady on the team, she went, and she was telling us, so she went for the 5 days, 4 nights, because it was a big concert there, and it actually happened at the same time. She decided, okay, well, this hotel's so nice, I'm gonna stay an extra day. And she found out that the extra day was gonna cost her $374. So she said, I paid $399 for 5 days. She didn't know the hotel was that expensive. This is Hungary. Breakfast and taxes included, 5 days, 4 nights. San Francisco, $299. All resort fees waived. If you go to certain areas, there are resort fees. In Florida, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Myrtle Beach, any tourist towns, there's going to be resort fees. The resort fees are waived, and it's $299. And if you ever been to San Francisco, you'll pay $299 for 1 night. Spain, $99, breakfast and dinner included, room with balcony and sea view. Lord have mercy. Puerto Vallarta, Spain, all inclusive. Mexico, all the food, all your drinks, 5 days and 4 nights. Las Vegas, I've actually stayed in this hotel in this suite. I love that I actually love this room because the Bellagio, I think this is Palazzo. The Bellagio, you got to step down into your living room, but here you just walk into your living room. 5 days, 4 nights, $399. Book this hotel, it's going to cost you way more than that. New Orleans, so I just showed you that. Italy, $45 per day per person. Spain, $1. Monaco, that's another African trip, 5 days, 4 nights. Cozumel, Dubai. We actually had a group of team members that went to Dubai, and we had a couple that actually got this trip for $1. I think it was for their wedding anniversary, but they actually got the trip for $1, and they said the hotel was amazing. Mata, this is an all-adult trip. Look at that. All right, all adults, 5 days, 4 nights, $349. If you've never been here, this is about 68 miles off of Sicily. You got to catch a ferry boat in order to get to this particular resort. Paris, France. I just left Paris, France. It was amazing. I went to Paris, France, and then flew over to Venice, Venice, Italy. And we did a combination, me and some of my friends. Breakfast was included. The breakfast was 29 euros. That's like 30 some dollars a day. We had the Lex rooms. We also had breakfast every morning. And then we had a tour of no, that's what we did, the Louis Vuitton experience. In Venice, we had a tour of the glass factory included in our room. That was like $274. Athens, Greece. I saw Dr. Phil just come on. She actually took a group to Athens, Greece. Breakfast was included, 5 days, 4 nights, and then they came for $199 because they got $100 off, and then they turned around and they came to Paris as well. You have additional world tours coming soon. Some of these have come. Venice, this is exactly how it looked. If I showed you my pictures, it's exactly how it looked. You got to catch a boat to everywhere you go, and they even have boats. They even have bus boats on the water. These are some of my friends. This is us on our little yacht boat that took us to the hotel. We stayed at the Hyatt Centric in Venice, and we hung out. This was actually at our breakfast table where we got our free breakfast, and we actually celebrated her birthday while we were there. So this is our memberships. We have the silver membership. The silver membership only includes the booking portal, and you can actually start a business if you want to. You can pay the extra $49.95 for the partnership fee, and it's $49.95 a month. But you don't get any points, you don't get any trips, you don't get anything. So I would say go with the titanium or the platinum. Platinum is go big or go home, but with that you get the hotel portal with the hotels, resorts, rent-a-cars, cruises. You get travel points, you get access to the getaways. You even get more travel points, and you get tier 1 in platinum. You get even more travel points, and you get tier 1 pricing for world tours, and even more travel points, deeper discounts on getaways. The titanium is $129.95 and $69.95 a month. It doubles to 140 points every month. The platinum is $249.95 and it doubles, $125 a month, but it doubles. I'm going to show you how to get rid of those fees. Many of us don't pay the fee, and many of us have not paid the fee. So we can show you how. So do I have to keep paying my monthly subscription? No. You join the partnership. The partnership is getting ready to go up to $99. So you want to get in as soon as possible. This also not only gives you the right to get your 3 and free, but it also gives you the right to have a marketing site. You have back office access to tools. It also gives you the right to make a little bit of, make some money, make a little money. It's some big money. It gives you a right to have 470 something tax deduction, especially for single people. You probably need the tax deductions. I did. So it gives you all of that for a $49.95 partnership. So if you do that, the titanium is $179.90 to start and $69.95 a month. And then the platinum is $299.90 to start and $125 a month. All of that money turns and develops into points, and that so you don't lose anything. I don't know a travel business. Every travel business I've been in, you pay a monthly fee and you don't get jack. Nothing, nada, nothing. So I tell them over here sometimes we spoil. This information is for illustration purpose only and has no guarantee of income. I'm going to go through this very quickly so we can get to your questions. This is our 10X compensation plan. So hello, I'm launching a business. You decide to be a partner. You share with 3 people and you earn free travel points. You refer 3 people, as I said before, and your business becomes free. All you have to do is share. So once you share, you go into what we call business profitability. So you're sharing, we say share with 4 and pay no more. If you're a titanium, it's going to be $226 a day. If you time that times 30 or 31 days, it's going to equal your monthly subscription. So the company pays you and keep the money and then turn around and give it back to you, and travel points double. Same thing with the platinum is $410 a day. Company pays you $410 a day. It adds up at the end of the month. They go in, pull it out of your e-wallet and turn around and give you 250 points in travel. You could be a one-star director making $10 a day, $400 to $700 a month. You could be a two-star director making $1,500 to $2,500 a month. And then you can get this beautiful ring that I have on my finger. I actually have two. I have the Pioneer ring as well. Then you can become a three-star director. And as you become a three-star director, you start making pretty decent money. You make it between $30,000 and $40,000 annually as extra income. Also, when you become a three-star director, you will qualify for now what we call a lifestyle bonus, which used to be our car bonus. And as you can see, I qualify for the car. I actually qualified for the car during June of 2020 during the pandemic. And people say, how did you qualify for a car in a travel business in 2020 during the pandemic when people wasn't traveling? It was God. I'm not going to play this. I'm going to try. I'm actually need to take this off probably. No.
All right.
So that is my car. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay. And then once you become a four-star director, you're making between $100 a day, $4,000 to $5,000 a month, $50,000 to $60,000 annually. Somebody's trying to get in. And then once you become an ambassador, you're making $140,000, $90,000 to $110,000 annually. You also still continue to get the car bonus. This company is wide open. There's only one four-star ambassador. There's several one-star ambassadors, and there's only a couple of ambassadors in the United States. These are some of the six-figure earners. They make between 100 to 300 newest six-figure earners. And this guy right here, 2 weeks ago, he became an ambassador in the United States along with me. So you have ambassador perks and bonuses. So we get the part of the global pool every month for $1,800 to $2,400. We earn every year an ambassador annual salary, annual vacation. This year we'll be going to Dubai. It is a beautiful hotel. They pay our airfare, take care of all of our food and everything. And then you have the Louis Vuitton experience. And I just had that experience in Paris. It was absolutely amazing. You go in, they take you to the private salon, you get a personal shopper, and it's definitely an unforgettable experience. There I go, right there, right there. Somebody asked, why you got the biggest bag? I don't know, but I got the biggest purse I could find. And it's absolutely beautiful. Inside of the Louis Vuitton in the central area. That's my purse right there, that big black one. And then you get, again, the vacation, the profit sharing, and that's the end of our presentation. Travorium is a better life company. It requires a better way. We're definitely looking for leaders. We're looking for people who want to travel the world, that travel different, but also we're looking for people who really want to make some money. If you want to make some money, we can show you how to do that. If you want to just travel, we can show you how to do that. If you want to do both, we wish you definitely were here with us. And now we will entertain questions. I'm going to ask the team to monitor the guest, and see who actually won the contest. And then so Marcy and you and Sasha could do that for me. I'm going to entertain questions.
So far, no questions in the chat at this moment.
And as for who won tonight, it was a close tie. And let me just say the partners made me bust out an extra piece of paper to keep track of all of these guests tonight. So between Dr. Renee and Sharita, Dr. Renee had 5 and Sharita had 4. So congratulations, Dr. Renee and Sharita and the other partners with guests on tonight.
All right. All right. Well, thank you so much. So Sharita and Dr. Renee, I'm going to actually give both of you a bonus of $50. So if you send me your Cash App after the meeting, I will Cash App you $50. All right. Thank you so much. Any questions?
There is
Alicia?
one.
Huh?
There is one question in the chat.
Okay.
Miss McCombs asks, how many points before you start seeing discounts?
You can see discounts immediately because in your retail portal, you get discounts. So you don't even have to, but for the world tours, you probably got to have at least 1,000. So maybe about 4 months. So if you're a platinum, it'll take about 3 to 4 months, but you also have a sliding scale. So with that sliding scale, you can buy that vacation down. The other thing is that you get a free vacation within 14 days. So you don't even need to utilize your points right away because you get the free vacation. So you can see results immediately. Good question.
All right. Are there any other questions? You guys can feel free to unmute your mic or go ahead and put them in the chat.
So how do you get the free vacation? This is Audrey.
By joining.
And you don't have to sign anybody up?
Nope.
Awesome.
No, you don't have to sign anybody up. Once your back office is open, there's a free trip and said you have to wait 14 days now. They used to let you get it immediately, but now you got to wait 14 days because that's our cancellation policy. And so you just go back there and you sign up for it. And how it works, it's not a part of our company. It's a part of another company that we partner with. And so you pay the tax, that you send them a thing, what country you want to go to, where you want to go. And then you, who was on here that did it? Alicia. I know Alicia have done it. That's went to Mexico. But you and I've done it. And then you pay your taxes. Once you pay your taxes, Miss Autry, they send you or Miss McCombs, they send you a email back. They give you 7 days to pay your taxes. You pay the taxes, then they send you. She says, "Should we do each other about?" No. So okay, so you got. They give you 7 days to pay your taxes, and then they send you a list of, if depending on where it is, of the different hotels that they have. If they only have one available during the week you want to go, then that's what they do, and then you go on your trip. In the United States, it's 4 days and 3 nights. I know in Mexico, Alicia, your trip was 8 days, 7 nights.
My trip was 6 days and 5 nights at Cancun, Mexico, and my taxes for that was a $188.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
What if you bring somebody in and they turn around and get their 3 before you get yours? Where that leave you?
They don't. If they get their 3 before you get yours, then they just get their 3. Then they free, but you still not free because you have to get your 3 in order to generate the income to be free. So it
Right.
doesn't, but the only way it affects you, it has to do with the comp plan as it relates to volume. But it doesn't affect you in any way. We have many people who we have had people that come in and pass up their sponsor. Like I use Miss Linda. Miss Linda is a director. She came in, got her 3, but her daughter came in after her, and she's a 1-star director now. Great example. Okay. Any more questions? I know some of these fellas got some questions. Y'all better come on. Miss Wesley, you got any questions?
No, not really.
Not really?
I'm taking it all in.
You taking it all in?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you better come on and go with us.
I have a question.
Yes, I'm telling you, we have a ball. Yes.
Oh, I bet you do.
My
You do?
question is, if you have 3 people come on board, say if you don't have 3 people, do you only get commission after you get your first 3 people?
No, you get commission from day 1. So if you came in tonight and you put somebody in tomorrow or tonight, you're gonna get paid.
Okay.
I know, it's crazy, ain't it? Because I've been in companies where you had to get 10 folk before you got a commission. But you get commission from day 1. As a matter of fact, we just came out of triple bonus. And so we were getting triple what we normally get. When a platinum is joined, you make $50. When a titanium join, you make $25. This last month, most of us been making $150 when somebody joined, or at $75. It stopped it. Did anybody get any of that money? I know my team got a lot of money because I got a call from David Hart.
I got some of it, Coach D. I got some.
I got some.
Yes, I got plenty. I'm a happy sister. Did that answer your question, Mary?
I did too.
Mary Louise, to answer your question?
Yes, it did. I'm just wondering, how will I know when I look in the back office?
How will you know when you look in the back office?
Yes, if I have commission.
Because it keeps track. It's a wonderful tracking system. It shows you every day the money that you make. Every day there's a line item, and it's beautiful because it's something that you can print out for your tax consultant as well. Every day there's a line item that tells you what you made, what your commissions was for the week, and we get paid every Friday.
Okay, great, thanks.
Yep, and then there's an e-wallet that holds your money. And once you make your first $50, you get what we call a Pay Quicker card, and they take $14.95 out for that card. And with that card, you could either transfer your money to your own account, or you could put it on your card to your own bank account. Any more questions?
Coach D, this is Deary. I have a question for our guest. Can we use the incentive trip to go to Martha's Vineyard?
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Martha's Vineyard listed. So I would say no, because it's not listed. I haven't seen it. I don't know if Martha's Vineyard, you got to pay to go there. That's for rich people. I mean, you got to it's probably in our retail site for Martha's Vineyard, but I'm not sure if anybody is doing any kind of incentive to go to Martha's Vineyard. Ain't that where the rich people go? Real rich people? Deary?
Yes, ma'am. But with Travorium and the way we traveling rich.
We is traveling rich, and we may need to ask David about that, but I'm pretty sure it's in the back office. So if it is, it's probably at a discounted rate. But I have not seen. If somebody have seen it, I haven't seen Martha's Vineyard. That's one of the free trips.
Okay, I'm gonna look around and see.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. All right. Galaxy S21 5G, you got any questions? She's smiling.
I was trying to unmute it. How are you?
I'm fine, darling.
Good, good. My question about the free vacation, and you said, tell me about the free vacation, and when you qualify for the free vacation.
14 days. When you're in the business, 14 days.
Okay.
Matter of fact, if y'all give me a chance, somebody give a testimony real quick. I'm gonna show you the free vacation platform. I'm gonna do that for y'all. Hold on.
Okay.
Alicia, tell them about your family.
Hello, everyone. So my family has absolutely taken hold of Travorium and turned it into our personal traveling assistant. So we have 25 members in my family that all have the membership. And of course, every trip you can take at least one person with you, sometimes more. But so we could go somewhere and take 50 people on the trip together if we want to. But what is also great about it, you can go solo. So just me and my cousin wanted to go on a trip. So we can book trips together. I can take trips. My adult children, they have memberships. We can go on trips together. So you can do it just yourself or with this family thing. I mean, we were 19 people in Punta Cana and my entire group went to Punta Cana at an all-inclusive 5-star resort for under $3,000 for our lodging part of it, the whole group. Now, I actually have been to that same resort right before COVID, and I spent $2,600 just for myself when I went there because I went through a travel agent. And I paid on my trip for about a year. And then I ended up going through Travorium for $339. So it's amazing. And if you get your family members on, you guys can go all over the world. We've been to Dubai together as a group. We just came back from Punta Cana. And next we're going to Spain together. And that's a $39 trip. And I think it's about, we got about six rooms there. So that's at least about 12 people going on that trip to Malaga, Spain.
All right. Thank you so much, Alicia. So this is where our free trip incentive is in a back office. It explains that these trips are not associated with our getaways, our travel site. They want you to fill out the form within 24 to 48 hours, preferred destination. So you have to be in the business 14 days. And once you do that, you go back here, you view the locations. They have multiple locations, and you make sure you read everything, read all the fine print, the terms, because again, it's not a Travorium product. It is a separate product, okay? And then you go here and you pick your country. You look at Galaxy S21 5G. Okay. I don't know your name. You go tell me your name in a minute. Okay. Then you could go to Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Colombia, Dominican, Fiji, France, Germany, Greece, India, Indonesia, a lot of places. Ireland, Israel. Everybody want to go to Israel, to the Holy Land. I have never heard of this place, but I found out it's in actually a big old huge casino in the middle of the water by Japan. Ain't that something? Ain't that place beautiful? I think I want to go there. Japan, all these different places. So these you get to pick your trip. Spain, South Africa. So you can go to Africa. All y'all been wanting to go to Africa. And then you can go to Dubai, right? And then you can go pick United States. If you pick United States, you have multiple cities. So for all y'all that say, I want to go out of the country, you can go somewhere in the United States. You have to go 100 miles from your house. So you go to Mexico, Atlanta, Atlantic City. One of our members went to Atlantic City. I know somebody else going there, Boston, Branson, Missouri, Cape Cod, Charleston, South Carolina, Chicago, Colorado Springs. So if you live in Chicago, you can't go to Chicago. Daytona Beach, Florida, Galveston. I've only had, the only complaint that I've ever had about this free trip incentives was in Galveston. And they said the beach was rocky wherever they was, and da. So you may not want to do Galveston. I don't know. Grand Canyon, all of these different trips. I did Gulf Shores. Gulf Shores was absolutely beautiful. On Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, they are super duper expensive. And we did that, me and my children. We did it as a griefcation, what we call it a griefcation. The month my husband passed, and it was just a beautiful, I stayed in a junior suite, not too far from where we could walk to the ocean. And my taxes was like $97 or something. And then I upgraded $67 for a suite. So these are all the places. Miami, one of my business son stayed in Miami. He said he could walk out of his room to the water. Myrtle Beach.
Ms. Deborah, I have a question.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hi, my name is Simone Christmas, and I was invited by Miss Linda. My question is, for someone who has several dealings in business, how would you prioritize Travorium, and how would you use it as far as a tool? Because I love to travel, and I think this is a great opportunity. I'm so happy to be here and to have been on the call. But for someone who has a couple businesses, how would you prioritize Travorium, and where would you put it?
Well, I have a couple of businesses. I have 4. So I have a consulting business, and I am a major consultant for the federal government. I travel all the time. I am actually a speaker. I'm actually an author. I have 10 books out, so I travel teaching and training, right? So that's one of my other businesses. I actually do special events and conferences. And how I prioritize Travorium is that everything that I do is related to travel. I got to get from point A to point B. When somebody asks me to come to DC to consult or go to a nonprofit or teach, I have to get there, right? Either I do it virtually. If someone asks me, so I prioritize it by what I did in the beginning when I was unemployed and starting this business and starting my businesses, is that I use I use Travorium as a source to fund my other stuff. That's what I did, because I could get money faster through Travorium, right? But I make better money, not better money. Like the last class that I taught a nonprofit in Houston. I made about $20,000 in a month, right? But so you can make hunks of money. So you got to prioritize it. And I would say, once you came in, I am a business coach. I'm a spiritual life and business coach. That's another one of my businesses. I charge, but if you on my team, I kind of help you to readjust your priorities. I'll say that. Everybody else paid me $150 an hour.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. I love what I'm hearing, and it seems that we have a lot of business owners on the call. So I was just interested, of how would you incorporate it? But that makes so much sense. My job requires me to travel as well. I just, sometimes you don't want to bite off more than you can chew, and you just got to know how to use what you have. So I really appreciate that.
Yes. And you utilize it. So now, like, I got a speaking engagement in New Orleans. And so for 3 days. So instead of, I asked them today, are you gonna pay for my hotel? How y'all want to do that? So I said, well, I'll pay my own hotel, my own air, because I can get it cheaper. And then y'all just pay me and my per diem. See what I mean? And then what I'm gonna do is write it all off.
Okay, that's great. I never thought that way. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And then are you look like you like to be cute and dress and all of that? Just keep your receipts. That's part of your uniform. You got to be cute, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
I keep my nails done. I keep my hair done, and I give it to my CPA because I got to be cute. It's part of my uniform.
I'm new in business, so I'm learning. Thank you so much.
Right. So you got, you know, and it's all legal. Your set party, you know, your cell phone. Actually me, I have 2 cell phones now. One for business, and I actually have my own. I have actually an 888 number. So as you begin to grow, you'll know which one is going to what's going to be your priority. You know, they're during different seasons. My priority is like right now it's school season and training season. So I make my priorities how I want. I just got invited to DC to do a training as well. Okay. Great questions. Any other questions? Who want to make some money? If you want to make some money,
I want to make some money.
I want to make some money.
You follow and
I want to make some money.
And the way you do that is you join and you really honestly, truly, if you can get focused, disciplined, and make priorities and actually be coachable, trainable, and teachable, you're gonna make some money. Okay. If you just want to travel, maybe you just want to come in this business and travel, you can do that. And you could travel the world for pennies on a dollar. I never thought I would be able to do Paris and Venice all in one sweep. It was wonderful, right? That in my wildest dreams, when I was living in the projects, eating cornbread and buttermilk in the middle of the night, I never thought I'd be sitting, driving down a gondola, whatever them boats is, in the middle of all of that. You understand? It gives you an opportunity. Then there's another person. So those are people in the room. If you're ready to get started, just let us know, you know, raise your hand, put it in chat. Hey, I'm ready to get started. Get back with the person that sign up, that want you to sign up. Now I want to ensure that if you sign up, you want to get your partnership fee. You definitely want to do that, right? And if you get your partnership fee, I will reimburse you your partnership fee. So whoever you sign up with, I'm gonna reimburse your partnership fees tonight. Anybody online to sign up in the next 48 hours, I'm going to give you a business. I'm going to give you your partnership fee back. All you got to do is send me your Cash App or your Zelle. Okay. So if you're starting tonight, you need to let me know so that I can figure out how much money I got to fork up. All right. And then, and I'm good for it. Ain't I good for it, team?
Yes, she is. Coach D, we had several hands raised. Sure. We have Audrey. I believe I seen U318AA, whoever that is. Any other hands that were raised? Audrey, got you.
U31, who invited you?
Dr. Renee for Audrey, if you're asking Audrey.
Dr. Renee is killing it.
Yes, she is.
Go on, Dr. Renee.
So I just wanted to make sure I understood what you just said about reimbursing the fee. So that is the sign-on fee?
That's the $49. I'll give you $50 on your partnership fee. So all you're paying is the $249.94. You're going to pay the whole thing, and then I'm going to reimburse you $50.
Awesome. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And so that's like giving you a business for free for a year. If you choose to work the business, you have the platform to do it.
Awesome. Thanks.
No problem. All right. Then there's the second person in the room. The second person in the room say, well, I got to talk to my husband. I got to pray to Jesus, and he got to come down and he got to tell me, right? If that's you, then do that. We are here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Bring back your significant other, your partner, or whoever you need to bring, but have them to see this presentation as well. I tell husbands and wives, especially, and partners, You want them to know what you're doing. If my husband had never knew what I was doing and being nosy and I left my computer up, he wouldn't have joined, right? But he was being nosy, he saw how much money I made. But if he hadn't did that, he wouldn't have joined, and he wouldn't have joined, I wouldn't be making his residual income right now. So I tell partners, y'all need to have a discussion. Seriously. Okay. And then the last person that's in the room is saying, yeah, but all y'all, we don't even have none of them in here because y'all stayed the whole time. So we don't even have number 3 in here. Number 3 is the one that's just like, oh, it's one of those things. I done heard this before. It's a pyramid scheme, all this kind of stuff. That's not true. Pyramid schemes are not tax deductible businesses. The IRS does not recognize them. This business has been recognized. I got stimulus money for business because of Travorium. I actually got 2 stimulus checks. So IRS recognizes Travorium as a legitimate business. Also, it gives you the opportunity to learn skills and build. And so it's definitely not one of those things. But if you believe that, then you're gonna miss your blessing. Like a lot of people come to me now, when I was telling them 4 years ago, now they say they wish they had a joint. But it's never too late because this company is just still small and it's wide open in the United States. We have the biggest team in the United States at this time, and we continue to grow. And so I'm excited about that. So I hope that you join us. If there's nothing else to come before us, please somebody put in my inbox who won tonight. I know Dr. Renee and was Miss Alexander. Just
it was Miss Sharita Jones and Dr. Renee.
Okay, tell them to put it in my put their cash app in my chat if they can hear me. For those of you who are getting started, once you connect with the person that invited you and get registered and everything, they will send me your picture, your information. You got to make me your Facebook friend, and then I'm going to send you your money. And if you do it tonight, I'll send it to you tonight. No problem. All right. Well, God bless y'all. Take care. I got through it even with my deaf ears, and I'm excited to be. All right, Katrina, welcome, welcome. She says she just joined. Woo! And Katrina, who did you join with?
Looks like that was Miss Sharita Jones's guest. So I'm assuming to join with her.
Under Sharita.
All right. Well, congratulations, and we look forward to working with you. Now, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna double your bonus. I'm gonna give you
she said, let me sign up before it's over.
I'm gonna give you $100 because you say you signed up while we were still online. So send me your cash app. All right, love y'all. Take care. Before I be broke. All right, take care. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
God bless.
Dr. Phyllis and Regina. And then on Friday night, we have Marcy and Tanya and Sasha. And so we got 2 more nights. So make sure you get your people on. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.
Invite them back. Bye.